Jen!
And welcome everybody to the very first episode of There's Always Something.
It was exciting.
It is great to be here. I guess you should start by telling everyone why we're doing this.
Why are we doing this? Because we are unemployed and bored.
It's called There's Always Something because we both believe there is always something. It's as simple as that. At 41, I would have thought that life would be a bit cruisier now. That just, you know what you're doing, who you are, where you got to go, where you got to be. But no, I'm wrong.
Correct.
There's always some sort of curveball that life throws at you just to fuck you up.
Correct.
Am I allowed to swear?
Well, you're allowed to do anything you want.
It's happened.
It's just us and our mothers that are going to be listening to this.
Well, yeah.
And
Oh,
actually,
God.
Pat would not approve
No.
you, and nor would Mari.
Oh, God.
Actually, talking of that, Panda.
Smooth recovery. We're changing the kid's name.
Panda,
Your son.
my son, my youngest, has started school and has come home with a brand new vocabulary that is revolting. And like all of these swear words. MF, like all this stuff from all the big kids at school.
And he's what, 5?
He's 5. And so he now refers to going to the toilet as going to take a shizit.
I kind of love it.
I know, it's really
I'm going to
funny.
start using it, thank you.
Yeah.
We've never done this before, so it might be rather than, you know, your favourite podcast that you follow, it might be more like you're just overhearing a couple of old biddies on the bus.
Oh, we're not old biddies.
I feel old.
I feel young.
Do you know why I feel old?
Why?
Here's an example. At our house, we have a shower over a bath.
Gross.
That's how I have
Yeah,
to.
I know.
I know. It's devastating.
I know.
There's a something. You can't just have a shower without a bath at the same time. The last 2 times I've had showers.
Did you fall over?
Just a little
Yeah,
sweat.
it's dangerous. It is
I've
dangerous.
never had that before.
I've had it a lot. No.
You are old.
No, I just think it's the soap and the whatever. Is it porcelain?
No.
I don't know.
It's fiberglass.
Whatever. It's slippery.
It is, and my life flashed before my eyes, and not much came up.
Out of where?
When in my life, the history of my life. So that's another reason why we're doing this, because I am pretty much in the throes of a midlife crisis.
Yes. I won't admit to that because I don't like to be considered midlife.
Well, I'm 41, as we said, so it kind of
Technically,
checks out.
okay.
Although I think women live till 84.
I don't want to talk about that. I'm much more comfortable in denial.
Okay.
But yeah, this is like venting with friends and having a laugh along the way. And there is always something. There was something today, wasn't there?
There was something. Before we get to that, can I just the midlife crisis, I just want to tap into that.
But back to my midlife crisis.
And you'll learn that listening to this podcast. Somehow I always make things about me. I know it's terrible. But if I don't back myself and find myself interesting, no one else will. Funnily enough, my partner constantly is like, yeah. But do we have to make that about you? Like his 12-year-old son football game. Somehow I can manage to make that about me.
Love it.
Yes, midlife crisis. Also, we both have a undiagnosed ADHD, I think. So get used to trying to follow along. But midlife crisis, back to it. I am in a midlife crisis, but in positive news, I have decided what I'm going to do about it. I have decided to take on the age-old tradition of writing a bucket list.
Oh, I love that.
But not just that. I want this podcast to serve as a way for me to have to execute it.
Oh, okay. So we are gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah.
And I don't have to be involved in your bucket list.
No.
Good. Great. I'm on board.
I'm terrified about it. I've got to write it. And so by next ep, I'll choose, 5?
Okay. That's a lot. Yep.
3?
I don't know.
I will choose an undetermined number of bucket list items that I am going to try and achieve. I don't think it's going to be particularly wild. Like, I've already jumped out of a plane, for example.
Good. Because I would never do that.
And I'm quite lame. So, look, strap
This is
in,
gonna be
guys. So, like, things like, I've always wanted to go to the Logies. That's kind of what the caliber of thing
I like
we're
it.
going to be experiencing.
I like it.
So yeah. Anyway, next step, I will update you. Back to how apt is it that we've got a podcast called There's Always Something.
Yes.
I rock up to your place to record the first ep.
Yeah.
And you're having
I was in the garage and I'm like, that looks like black mold. I even made you come in and have a look at the ceiling that's got black mold and it's sloping. It's definitely not a straight line anymore.
No.
And I was quite concerned about that. And so I wanted immediate action taken. So I contacted like the builder, the guy that made this place. And
people know what a builder is, but yeah, go on. Thanks for the
explanation. He was like, yep, I'll get someone to come have a look at it. And I was like, well, that's not an immediate enough response. And so I did what all clever people do. I went on the apps. If there's things out of my wheelhouse that are generally male inclined, like fixing things, I will go straight to the dating apps and I go through all my list of hot tradies, which is 90% of the people I talk to. And I just go, hey, do you do this? Can you fix this? Can you give me feedback? What would this cost? And I use them as a personal resource for fixing my problems. Nobody is more helpful than someone that you haven't put out to yet. So these guys are beyond helpful. I had one offer. I was asking about stuff for my mum's cooktop. The little, the button you press.
Igniter.
Yes.
Technical term.
I was asking all these sparkies and gas fitters and whatever they are. And one of them was like, yeah, I can pop out and go see it. And I was like, oh, Murray'd have a heart attack if you rocked up at her house.
Theory, if I may.
Yes.
As you're using it to find a
trade
supplier.
Yes.
Are tradies using it to get business? Because that's genius.
If they were smarter, yes. But they all offer it for free. And
even free for your mum's house?
Yes.
What?
Yeah. Like, I got a car through a guy that works at a car dealership.
You did?
I did. And then
you met on an app?
Yeah, I met him on an app and they gave me a discount.
I'm doing my whole life wrong.
And then I never went on the date with him.
Oh. More information?
He wasn't in that day. So he set it up and I was like, no. I really want to go tomorrow. And he was like, okay, I'll organise for such and such to help you and he'll show you the car. And I've told him to give you a discount. And I went in, bought the car and then never went on the date. So you don't have to put out. But as long as they think you're going to. I don't imply it, but I think that's how a man's brain works.
That is a hot tip. And we're not even in the business of tips.
No.
We will give you but that is a good
but
tip.
I do.
But
yeah,
how do you not?
You ghost. That's how you don't go on a date.
No, you don't.
I did. I had to. He was a bit of a weirdo. But in generally speaking, I would love to go on dates with everyone. I just don't have the time.
You cannot. So now you're using a podcast to get dates. I like it.
I will use anything to get dates. Because the other place I go is Kmart and Coles.
There's some good sorts at Kmart.
No, it's all the mums.
Well, no, is it single dads starting again? Just told, go to Kmart.
I don't know. But I definitely have a fantasy of like a hot tradie knocking on the door. And it's just never happened. I've never had a hot tradie and I've,
fix your pipes.
Yes, I've never had someone come fix my pipes for me.
That actually reminds me of a time. I had a detector inspector guy come out. I was renting and this guy came out and he was very good looking and young and interesting.
Great.
And I was at home. Yes. I was at home because I was deathly ill and I'm rugged up. Never looked worse. Had to let this person in. He's like, oh, it only takes a minute. I'm like, wonderful. I don't even need to sit down again. I'll just wait so I can shut the door. And then next minute, if I can use that phrase from, 2010, after he'd done his bit, he sat down on the couch.
With you? Okay.
For like 40 minutes. He was nice enough, but I was like, can you get out of
My
MySpace. A good 15 of that 40 minutes was him talking me through the choices he'd made for his
What?
tat pant.
Tat pant.
Is that what you call it?
Pants with pictures on them.
No. You know how like people get their when you get your arm tattooed, it's a sleeve.
Yes.
Well, he had a pant.
Oh, he was wearing shorts.
What do you call
and
that?
his leg was covered in tats.
His leg was open.
Oh, God. Is it called a pant?
Is it called a pant? If anyone knows.
A sleeve or a
Tell us.
pant?
It can't be a sleeve. You don't wear sleeves on your
I'm
legs.
trying to solve it internally.
Anyway.
I'm sure I've heard a word. Or not.
Come back to us. You'll have to feel it. What a cliffhanger. I'm not sure what it was about me blowing my nose, coughing, being in the fetal position that made me seem like I was interested in the choices he'd made or that I was even open to any sort of engagement. But, you know.
I love that.
Anyway.
Beautiful.
So, yeah.
Beautiful.
What were we talking about?
I'm trying to find
Oh, you haven't had a tradie fix your
No, I
pipes.
haven't had a tradie fix my pipes, and I also haven't had a tradie come. I mean, look, I did only text all these people this morning, and I've got a whole bunch of responses. But I haven't had anybody come out as of yet
On your
on
watch
my fake
yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how I saw tradies
That is wonderful. I actually think that's wonderful.
for free.
Now, while I've got your attention,
Yes.
can you clarify something for me?
Yeah.
I've been made aware of a phenomenon,
Yeah.
a school WhatsApp group.
Yes. So school WhatsApp group.
So they exist.
Oh yeah. And it's normally just the mums.
Okay.
Normally. But yeah, there's heaps. So there's like the sporting team, the dance club, the year level. So I've got multiple kids in multiple year levels. So I'm on
exhausting.
I'm on heaps of different group chats. Sometimes I leave them. You could just mute. But there's one I can't get in.
Oh.
So my daughter is friends with, just happen to be, all these little girls, and the mums are gorgeous. So these are all like the designer mums, and they're all like face full of makeup when they get to school, and like clean clothes. I say clean clothes because I rock up in pajamas sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like some days I'm just a mess. And these women they're the Pilates mums. And yeah, they don't want to engage. So I can't get in.
You want to be a Pilates mum?
I don't want to be a Pilates mum. I want my kid to be able to go to play dates with the
Pilates
girls,
children.
with the Pilates children, because they happen to be their little girlfriends.
Oh.
But the mums refuse to because of, well, I don't know if it's because of me, but they have a clique. They got a clique and we ain't in it.
Do you do Pilates?
Oh, I've done it before. Yeah, but these chicks have got a lot of time. None of them actually work. Not that there's anything wrong with mums that don't work, but I work full time and I'm also a single parent. So none of them work, and they all have husbands that are incredibly rich. So
They're living the dream.
They are. So they have like cleaning staff and people to help with their kids and la la la.
Jeez.
By cleaning stuff, I mean a cleaner each week.
I'd take
But to me, that's still cleaning.
Well, you've got a cleaner. It just happens to be you.
No, she's not very good. Yeah, so there's heaps of WhatsApp groups, and that's the only one I can't get in on.
Do you think maybe you can't get into it because you don't do Pilates?
They don't
Would you
even
do
invite me. No, so I've even asked for like text message, like, oh, do the little girls want to do blah blah? And they're like, yeah, text me. And then they either say yes and don't turn up.
Oh!
Yeah, so some of them like just didn't rock up to my daughter's birthday.
Oh.
And they were like, yeah, we'll be there.
Oh.
Super fake. In person, super fake. Little girls come up together at the end of the day. So this is the whole thing. The girls will all come up and go, hey, mums, can we do blah, blah together? And all the mums say yes. And then they never follow through. They just go silent when I follow it up.
You're gonna have to start doing Pilates because your little girl
We're going to
miss
change
out.
schools.
Or that. I think we should give the people what they want.